welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the foghorn to signal it's time for football. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Chicago Bears and the New England Patriots. And now, your defending AFC on the Bears sideline, their head coach, Ben Johnson. He's got his guys playing well here in September, 3-0 to start the season. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
At the 41-yard line.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Yards on the play.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
What is going on?
They will run it over center with Swift. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field, and that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
What is it on?
Williams. They're trying to set up the screen here to Swift. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Bears first down.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. This one taken in by Odunze. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
4 yards. Complete to number 15, Roll Odunze.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Second and inches.
What is it?
At the 21-yard line.
Give up the middle with Swift. He's taken down just shy of the 10. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Chicago.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
What is up? Here we go. What's up, Biggie?
On 2nd down, it's a run with Swift. To the pylon, he's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd down. May going to look to throw. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's May. He's found his receiver, Boutte. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Once more, it's Henderson. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
He's got his man. It's Diggs. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, New England.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Bears off to the early lead. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. Handoff, and it's Henderson. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. That is caught side of the end zone. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Khalif Raymond to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Pooch it, you kick it out the back of the end zone, and I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations, because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's taken in. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs. It's the tight end Henry in motion. They'll go play action with May. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Makes the score Patriots 14, Bears 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken around the 11. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. DeAndre Swift in the Bears offense set for their next possession. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. On the bootleg, it's Williams. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Swift. Good running inside the 25. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Off play action. Here's Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Pass complete, Luther Burden. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's now 3rd down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. Third down and 3. Now Williams. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. On play action, here's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Patriots first down.
Toss, Henderson heading right. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Jalen Johnson up from his corner spot to make the stop. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the give, it's Henderson. Powerful running there. Stiff-arming his way for a gain of 6.
He's taken down.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down. And in motion, it's Diggs. On 3rd and a yard, here's May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. That brings up 4th and short.
And how about that? Nice return there. Picking his way up Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
What is it on?
To throw, it's Williams. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. Williams trying to get his guys set quickly.
It's on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
He'll look to throw.
7-yard line.
Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he's going to have a 1st down here as they are into field goal range at the 27.
Gain of 26 yards.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
27-yard line.
1st and 10.
What is it? Dang it!
Here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Vegas! What is it? Touchdown!
Williams to the air once more. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Bears.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Santos for the extra point. He's got it, and the Bears will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Receiver in motion, headed left. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before buys kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our trip across the NFL starts now. In Glendale, the Cardinals at home to take on the Rams in the NFC West. And it's Kyren Williams. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Rams get back to 500 at 2-2 with the road win. From there, it's on to Cincinnati, checking in on the Bengals as they host the Baltimore Ravens. And it's arguably the league's top tandem, Joe Burrow to Jamar Chase. 20 yards on the touchdown pass. The Bengals come away with a 4-point victory. Lastly, we head out to SoFi Stadium. It's the Chargers hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is Trey Harris. Playing like street football. Everyone go deep. And this time, it works. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The Chargers have won 2 straight since the Week 2 loss. They go to 3-1 with the victory. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break, as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams look good on the offensive side of the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. We'll start this drive with first down. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6.
At the 39-yard line.
On the ground, here is Henderson. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
Good for a Patriots first down.
Give up the middle to Stevenson. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On second down, it's May. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's a give to Stevenson. He's got space inside the 25. And he'll take this one in. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. That's his first touchdown this year. The extra point is up and good. And the Pats have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Raymond now to return it. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll start on the ground with Swift, and he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Marcus Jones is there to make the stop. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, It just shows how special he can be.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. To the right side, caught by Burton. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
13-yard line.
Throw it again. It's Williams. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he will score! Rome Odunze, touchdown Chicago. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
On is Santos for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bears will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback. The Patriots offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Both these offenses have been informed. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this 3rd quarter, and it's 1st and 10. That's to the left side and taken in by Dick. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. That's into the hands of Diggs. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Look to the run for this. It's Stevenson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Raymond going to return it. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. Here's Rome Odunze, the 1st-round pick, along with the Bears offense getting set for their next possession. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
On 1st down, they give it right back to Swift. We'll get this to about midfield. Robert Spillane spills him there.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. On the give, it is Manunga. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. We're trying to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Williams. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
19 yards.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
What is that?
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And you'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 26. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
What is that?
They'll run. It's Swift. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Bears 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
What is it?
Throwing is Williams. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
What is it?
Third and long. Here's Williams. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 25-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun. It's May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 8 brings up 3rd.
Out of the gun, here's May. Pass to the outside. He's got Diggs. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Run now for Manunga. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
What is up? Hey, volunteer, volunteer, volunteer.
Give up the middle with Swift. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. New England going to take their second timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Bears first down.
They'll go again with Swift. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They will run it over center with Swift. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They're trying the left side with Swift. Space to run inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Santos for the extra point. Oh, not the best of snaps, and this one is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now Drake May and the Patriots down on the scoreboard. 2:19 to go. They're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here goes that.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's complete to the running back, Antonio Gibson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
May to throw on 2nd down. A throw on the move is caught. Still going. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Stevenson. And the Patriots are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
That's another Patriots 1st down.
They'll drop to throw. This one is pulled in on the feet and bounds. Yes! Sean Booty. Touchdown, New England.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
30, Patriots 28.
The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
What is that?
On the give, here's Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
What is that?
On the ground, here is Manunga. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
At the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
What is that?
Manunga gonna get it again. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, 4th down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
Very good, very good.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They finish off the 1st month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from Foxborough.